Howdy peeps, on what is a very spring-like morning here in eastern England. I thought today I would just do a quick update video, as I've realised I've not done one for quite some time, and there's been quite a lot going on in my modelling as of late, mainly due to currently being out of work and enjoying it, I have to say. Been in work basically since I left college 22 years ago, and it's nice to just have a break for a while and enjoy my redundancy money. So, what have I been up to? Well, as you can probably guess, I've bought lots and lots and lots of kits and tools and paints and God knows what else, to be honest. I can't really remember, and if I were to run all the kits past the camera and go, I've got this, we'd be here about an hour, literally. So what I will just show is things I've finished recently, things I've got on the go, and share a few thoughts about where I'd like to take my channel. Well, start with what I've actually got up here, shall we? First thing I actually finished is actually over here. I had a bit of a minor mojo slump, so I broke out the Bandai Star Wars, the 172 TIE Interceptor, and that was a really simple job. I think I built it in about 30 minutes in the hangout, and literally two colour paint scheme, black primer and grey primer, with the UMP dark dirt wash over the top. Quite happy with that, came out, and that was a good little mojo boost. Great fun little kits as well to put together. Then I got on and did the rather dusty looking Xwing, again Bandai 1/72 scale, click together. A little more in-depth build and paint job on this. Most of the coloured panels are painted and masked and painted rather than the decals. This is the awkward ones on the upper wings that I actually use the decals for. Again, really enjoyed that while it lasted. Obviously it didn't take me too long. But the next thing, the thing that has been taking a lot of time, mainly just down to the sheer complexity of the kit, is this, which is the Mini Art SU122 full interior kit. Now it's basically done. It's killed my mojo for it. It's for the Winter is Coming SIG on ISM. So I gave it a winter camo, winter wash. Cleaned most of that up to make it look like it was more of the springtime. Most of the winter wash to come off, and it's starting to get muddy again. On that kit I will say, yeah, it's a great kit. It's not for the faint of heart. I wouldn't say it was bad fitting, I would just say the tolerances are very small. So if you get something slightly askew, which is very easy to do, then it causes lots of problems further down the build. So yeah, great kit, but not one for a beginner. On a completely opposite note, one that's definitely for the beginner is the sheer ease of which it goes together. This is the Dark Eldar, or Games Workshop Dark Eldar Void Raven Bomber. I went a bit nuts on the paint with this. It is the blue to green fade is Tamiya clears, but I also faded the metallics underneath to get darker towards the rear. And all these sections, which are probably getting popped by the light because it's so shiny and reflective, are in a Deco Art media. They're a translucent acrylic, opalescent, pearlescent-y, funky shit basically. So you end up with some really cool colour change effects as you move it in the light. Build wise, this went together in no time at all. trickiest bit was the masking, to be honest. Yeah, so that was, you know, a nice easy one to knock out. It's interesting having the clear canopy top and bottom on the nose, get it in shot with the interesting shapes on it as well. It was quite fun to mask, but I enjoyed that. Again though, typical Games Workshop, lovely kit, goes together really easily. Yeah, sensible level of detail, but you don't get a lot for your money. I think that was two, maybe, yeah, it was 2 sprues and it was 48 quid. And next I've been switching things up a little. I decided to have a go at some figure and bust painting. So yeah, 18 rated alert possibly from here on in. So we have Siren by Nuts Planet. 1/10 scale resin bust. Yeah, definitely a bust. And yeah, I had great fun painting her, doing all the highlights and shading and everything else. I took my time. I mean, overall hours worth of work is probably not that much, but camera's trying to focus on the face. Yeah, brilliant cast. I don't know if it's going to show up, but we have the mother of pearl effect on her scales, used by the aforementioned Deco Art paints. There have been a couple of other little things I've built, but nothing worth looking at. Next nearest in the completion line is for the Stuka Sig on, or Buddy Build on ISM, which is this not so little puppy. This is the Italeri 1/48. As you can see, decals are all on. It's been glossed over again. Something strange has gone on there. That'll disappear as soon as I put a flat coat on it. And yeah, again, mostly an easy kit to put together, but there are some serious fit issues around the front end and the canopy and the cockpit. Pretty much everywhere. And the wings went together okay. That was pretty much it. But that's a kit I kind of knew what I was getting into with. I built one before, so I knew where the problems were going to be, so I was able to take steps to alleviate them. Then yesterday, while I was waiting for stuff to dry in the hangout, I put together the AFV Club Scorpion British light tank. Again, very easy little kit to put together. As you can see, I mean, it's tiny. But yeah, I just chucked that together as waiting for something to dry. We shall get that in paint at some point this weekend, get primed, and I think it's a green and black camo to go on that. And the other and final thing I've been working on, I'll show you her head first and you'll get an idea of the scale. It's what Guy has nicknamed Silicon Sally, and I've been calling Resin Rosie, mainly because we can't pronounce the real Japanese name. She's a 1/8 scale figurine, again all resin, in the hentai or anime style. And I wanted to try one out, see how I got on, see how I enjoyed it. And I figured I was going to get accused of being a pervert whatever I did, so I went out and got one of the more perverted ones. So you can dress her so she's only got one boob on show, or you can have her completely naked and she's anatomically correct. But as we can see, she's not a little girl. Yeah, yeah, what more to say? Naked ladies. Taken a bit of work to get all the seam lines to fit, and there's still some filling and whatever to do once I've got her put together. I will be doing her with her top on and her shorts on, although the shorts are halfway down the thighs. Yeah, dirty old man alert. But I think that is pretty much it as to what I've been building and working on lately. Well, yes. Future plans. Well, I aim to carry on with my beginner's guide basics how-to thingy, and then some. I don't want to say tutorials because that sounds like I know what I'm talking about. But how I do videos on basic techniques like doing a pin wash, doing a sludge wash, dry brushing, all little things like that. Dealing with PE and resin parts as and when I come across them. Nothing too in-depth, and they probably won't be too long a video, but hey ho. I'll continue doing kit reviews and build reviews as and when I remember, or a kit takes my fancy to review, especially if I haven't seen any reviews for it anywhere either. If there's anything you'd like me to show techniques wise, or kits you may see that I've got that you'd like me to review, or just tell you how they went together if I've already built it, just leave me a message in the comments and I'll get back to you. But keep modelling, have fun, and don't do anything too dumb. And yeah, keep it simple, keep it fun. Leave the drama to the others. We don't need it. Bye bye.